Rogues, testing 1 2 3. What's going on? Welcome in for a horror game that honestly I really don't know too much about. But anyways, welcome in for File Destined. And as far as I know, I should be able to finish this up in one sitting tonight, because I've heard this is like, one thing I do know about this is like it's probably about like a 1 hour to 2 hour long game. But other than that, I don't really know a huge amount about this game per se. Just kind of even like what I've seen like on the Steam store for it and everything, which is like, just so you guys know, it's like it's a $2.99, I think, the $3 game. I have the PS5 version. I actually got this through Lurkit, so I actually got this for free. Kind of just doing a bit of a disclaimer there to let it be known that I actually got this for reviewing purposes, even though I'm not really the best like game reviewer out there. But the game looked interesting for what I saw of it, and I wanted to try it out. And again, for those like who actually, are intrigued by this, like, where is you see here, because I don't know if there's going to be much replayability to it. But if you enjoy this, of course, I would say definitely, go and check the game out for yourselves, or at least, send it by like someone who you think might be interested in it. But yeah, it's kind of hard for me to really do an intro about a game I don't really know too much about. But I'll actually look up the store summary just to kind of give like some kind of sense of things. But even like what I looked at, kind of like, I guess like I liked how the dev did it. They left like a lot of things very vague from what I could tell, which sometimes can actually hurt games, but at the same time, it's like, it's also like, sometimes can actually, really work in a game's favor. When they're not really like going too spoilerific with it. Also, it's no Subnautica 2's out now or whatever for $30, but hopefully we'll get around to that at some point. We still gotta get caught up on Grounded. I gotta go back in and take down King Dozer before I really try to focus on like, going to any other kind of like survival based games. Plus Grounded 2 is gonna probably be still be our main focal moving forward. But we do eventually want to get around to playing Subnautica 2, because I love the first one. It's gonna be great going in and playing with friends. So and after like a lot of like, the BS that Subnautica went through, like the devs went through, and pretty much I really got worried about being able to play it, because there was like a lot of stuff going on, like, within house that I didn't support, of course, with all the, I guess, craft and stuff or whatever. And so it's nice like seeing that the devs kind of got things back on track, got their jobs back, and definitely want to play the game now that things have kind of balanced out and gotten back to where it was originally. And I think like a lot of the bad eggs have been like, taken out of the basket. But either way, File Destined, looking at it right here, kind of give you guys like an idea. And it's like $4, so I was kind of a little bit off on that. So it says right here, so this is by Metavision Studio, and they've done Only Falls, Alteria, and Westfall and Deep. So these are all games I haven't really heard of, but most of them are actually fairly cheap and everything. Kind of like shouting out their other games there. But it says right here, File Destined is a psychological thriller game developed with Unreal Engine 5, where you are getting chilled down your spine with an immersive, impressive story and realistic locations. You also witness the mystery behind Oliver's story. Can this last case of Oliver all just be a small part of a big picture? Gather clues, unravel the mystery behind the case, and uncover the truth. In the end, the truth may be quite disturbing and different than what you expected. Trying to find clues and figure out who is responsible for one of the most close-watched murder cases of the country, you will encounter unexpected dangers when least suspected. Take your time investigating the crime scene, as each thing you find might lead to the truth you are seeking for. And there's like, more to it and everything, but still it's kind of like, just, it says there's like map-based puzzles and things like that. Kind of like just skimmed a little more right there because I don't want to go too far into it. But like I said, just what bits I saw of like, some of the screenshots of the game was really interesting. The game looks awesome. It says it was done on Unreal Engine 5. But again, I don't really know a huge amount about the story, and I kind of prefer it like that. Because, it's like, I feel like there's sometimes, like, some devs on Steam, this isn't anything against them or whatever, I understand it's probably, like, really hard to gauge how much information you're sharing or whatever, sometimes you can kind of, like, share a little bit too much, which is one reason I don't really watch a whole lot of movie trailers, because sometimes they kind of, like, go a little bit too far with it. But, I know there's, like, definitely, like, a balance you have to find, even though I'm not a game dev myself, I'm pretty sure there's a balance you got to find between, like, not sharing enough information and sharing too much, and I kind of like when devs do leave things a little more vague and they're not like throwing like a lot of the big, things like right out there at you. It's like, okay, well now that I saw that's there or whatever, that seemed like a big moment in the game. I don't know if I actually, really want to play it now. I mean, it doesn't happen like all the time, but I kind of like that. Yeah, it seemed like the devs were like keeping things a bit vague with their story description, with the store description of this. And again, this is a $4 game. So regardless of anything, $4 game, like an hour or so of my time before I get into Cyberpunk tonight. Not really gonna complain about it. I've been trying to play like, more one-off games on my channel lately. Because I've been focusing so much on multi-part streams, and I do kind of do like little like one-off streams every so often. But you guys have noticed I've been trying to put in like a few more like one-off games to fill my little full games playlist on my YouTube channel lately. I've been doing like a lot more anomaly horror, like little one-off experiences I can kind of like throw in alongside like, my more long-term games like, Cyberpunk, and when I was doing Mouse PI for Hire recently, which we finished that up last night. So you guys can check like the schedule on my YouTube channel, my gamer profiles and everything, see what's planned for the rest of this week. Definitely got some cool stuff planned for tomorrow as well. And also, if I'm rambling like this, it's because sometimes I tend to my mouth tend to be a bit of a motor mouth when I'm sleep deprived. And I will say, since my last stream last night for Mouse, I probably got about maybe 2 hours of sleep. That's with me going to the gym. But I'm good for the stream. I'm good for this one. I'm good for the Cyberpunk stream. I'm gonna try to get like a couple more hours of rest after Cyberpunk, so I can go and hit the gym again then. Because the main thing this kind of motivating me, really get through this week, is the fact that Saturday I'll be heading out of state. So I got like a break coming up. And because I kind of address things on my Discord server, guys, about like how I've been exhausted and all that, and it goes further than just like all the 2 stream days I've been doing recently, trying to put out content for you guys and trying to entertain you all. What I tell anyone who wants to get into content creation is that there's definitely like a lot more behind the scenes than just like you go pushing a go live button, playing a video game for a few hours and everything. There's definitely like so much more. It's a commitment. And when you're trying to stream, trying to entertain people, and then you're trying to go to the gym and stay active in between that, yeah, it can get pretty grueling. And that's why I continue to advocate that if you're going to get into content creation, understand that there's nothing wrong with taking breaks. It's something you're going to need to do it's really good to do from time to time. You don't really want to burn yourself out. I've done it multiple times before. I really just try to advocate, guys, take care of yourselves mentally and physically. Take breaks, get what exercise in you can in between streaming, and take care of yourselves, because no matter no matter how passionate you are about content creation, and I'm definitely passionate about it because how many years I've been doing this, it's not worth your health taking a massive decline. So anyway, so that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get this opening ad break out of the way. We're gonna see what this game's about. I'm really excited to play this. Yeah, so File Destined should be about maybe 1 to 2 hours of my time, and then we'll be on Cyberpunk as I continue upgrade my build on there, my little Katana Sandevistan build. So we'll get to that after this, but for now, we're gonna manifest some destiny, or whatever. I don't know where I was going with that. See you guys in 3 minutes. Don't at me. That was a terrible joke, and I know it. Shut up. Alright guys, I'm back. And also because I tend to have, what the hell? Turn you, I don't know what that was about. Also, I'm on the wrong scene. Shoot. Alright, now we got it right. There we go. I forgot I got this on PS5. So I went over to I have like different scenes on OBS for PC and PS5, so, and for my consoles in general, because I do have a Switch. And also going to get this on, because I tend to have a habit of forgetting. I'm hoping there's like some kind of update they did with like Pulsoid lately. I don't know what's going on, but for some reason it takes like a little bit longer to get my heart rate sync. Of course, I also might be like I need to get like a new strap for this, because one thing because the heart rate monitor I use, I've actually had to replace a strap for it before, because there was at one point like the previous strap for it stopped being detected because it like worn down, so I had to get another one. So eventually I might have to get another one for this, so I can track more properly. It could be the reason why it's taking a little bit of time. Either way, also, why did my lights turn out? I know I turned them on. What in the world? There. Like, I need those on, aware for alerts, and, anyways. Let's see, crime scene investigation. I don't know how I feel about, like, this thing being all over the place here. Okay, I'm trying to figure out why there's a V-Sync when I'm on a, PS5. Oh. Trying to make sure here. Okay. I'm loving how it seems like more and more devs are making sure they have their subtitles on. And also, one thing I will like to say, guys, I do apologize for like the mouse PI for hire stream last night. If y'all go back through and watch it, because I forgot about this. The sound was a little bit low on it again, and I once again had ran into the issue I did with like what my Cyberpunk streams the other day, where I forgot where I turned down the volume accidentally on my because I have like these external speakers for my computer, and I keep them at a certain volume, and you know, my Rodecaster Duo, my audio interface, it has its own like volume slider, and I accidentally turned it down. You know, I think I got it mixed up between like, you know, my Edifier external speakers, and I ended up actually turning it down. Because normally, like I said, these speakers are really loud, so I thought I could actually, you know, turn them down, like, so they don't, like, blow my eardrums out and everything. And I basically, you know, turned down, like, the wrong audio input. So I need to, like, start making a habit to keep, like, you know, my Rodecaster at 100% all the time, because I control, like, its volume through its sliders and in OBS. And so I think I'll tell anyone about, like, XLR things or whatever.
I'm Liz. Welcome to the crime scene simulation.
It's much more complex than USB mics, but definitely worth it.
I will be helping you throughout the simulation. The place you are about to enter is, simply put, a virtual reality. You won't get hurt in any ways, and even when you make a mistake, we can start all over again.
Are you sure I won't get hurt, Liz?
The place you are about to enter is, simply put, a virtual reality. You won't get hurt in any ways, and even when you make a mistake, we can.
I'm getting like serious head-on applied to the forehead like vibes here.
Jeez, I was just kidding, Liz. Relax.
Thanks to our advanced technology, we are able to solve unsolved murders.
Okay, I did like kind of skip his dialogue a little bit there. I will say that. The devs, you might want to look into that one. It seemed like it skipped his dialogue slightly.
Oliver?
Let's just determine a safe word for us just in case, okay? Look, I don't know, teddy bear?
Okay, Oliver. Teddy bear it is.
Well, I like how she spelled it right compared to him.
I'm now simulating the file assigned to you to solve your mystery of the murder, the File D.
Okay, yeah, this game does look nice.
You may have to look closely to see some details.
Okay, police conducted an investigation here before, but they did not find much evidence. The team has covered some areas with tape in order to protect evidence, but seems to have done more harm than good. Pills. Significant common dish-shaped tablets. Should not be surprised seeing a lot of these since I am in a hospital. I like how, like, so the attention to detail, I'll say this right here. I like how, like, you know, all this stuff right here apparently has, like, its own, like, explanations. That kind of like a bit of definitely some attention to detail there, and that the devs, like, kind of went in and gave, like, you know, all these items, like, their own explanations on stuff. So I'm guessing I'm gonna have to, like, kind of go through, like, sort through this stuff, like, during crime scenes, like, to find, like, you know, significant evidence. What surprising item to be found in a hospital? I guess it must have belonged to one of the kids. All right. Pack used to probably store evidence. There are a lot of these around. You know, I thought it was a Happy Meal. Oh, hold on.
Congratulations, you now know how to see details. There may be some evidences behind closed doors, in drawers or cabinets. You have to make sure you check everywhere for the evidence. Also, I have left a present in the drawer for you.
Just what I've always wanted. I'm pushing it. This drawer?
Good. Looks like you opened the drawer. There should be a lighter there for you to examine.
Can you give me a flashlight, woman?
Lighter to inspect. This looks like an object of evidence. You should carefully examine the objects of evidence.
Metal lighter looks like manufactured by Zipbo. It's hard to find some original craft like this. Let's see. It was on the top of. Okay, let's see. This belongs to Oliver Hamilton from Ohio Police. This is interesting. I like how they done this. So you basically have to actually, you know, really go in and rotate around and inspect it, and like and everything like comes in real time over there. I like that.
Congratulations. I'm adding this item to your inventory now for you to use.
That's great. This is my lighter. Feels good to have something of my own here.
Remember, if you turn too fast or if you keep it burning for a long time, it may leave you in the dark. Also, you can see the evidences you found and take a look at them again just in case you miss something.
Okay, and at least they have it where you can keep eye on things here.
Also, you can take a look at the notes you took and review your thoughts on the events here.
Okay.
We are ready to begin now.
I thought for a second like my trophy glitched it.
Are you there?
I thought like the trophy actually glitched the game.
You there? Shit.
That's not what you said.
Just kidding, Oliver.
You got me this time. Let's get this over with.
Okay, I like how they completely ignored like doing the standard fare crawling tutorial. Cause like, okay, well, you know, you've done the crawling games, you know how to do this. Sound design's great. Honestly, it kind of makes me think of Outlast slightly, just without the camera.
He must be somewhere around here.
I don't know why you need to assault in a hospital. Honestly, I don't want to know why. Well, I mean, you know, someone has to be amputated. A wound dressing may be the most standard item available in the hospital. Okay, looking at that right there, let me actually see this again. Yeah, that B thing right there. I don't know if that was intentional, Dev, to devs. There's Dev like a little bit of a typo right there after hospital. I don't know if that B was supposed to be there. E there, pun intended. Or not intended, you never know. Medical instruments, can stethoscope, blood pressure monitor, and a thermometer. It looks like a doctor's starter kit. Medical device, I don't know what it is. I mean, I guess I gotta figure out what I'm supposed to be looking for as well. Oh, that looks... Oh, never mind. Alright. Okay, lighter fluid's nice. So now I'm realizing my lighter can run out of gas. Run out of...
Pack of cigarettes. An old brand from the look of it.
Very old brand cigarette. They no longer produce this brand. I guess the hospital is there anything that is not beneficial to human health. I might want to turn this out for the moment. How do I turn? I don't think I really need that. I'm gonna probably like just hold on to that until like I actually do, or like just like now. What the? Right, I might want to just push the button. Alright, hypodermic needles. There are a lot of needles in this place. May have been used for many reasons, good or bad. Well, the place is abandoned, definitely.
I don't even want to know what kind of experimental medication they gave to the people here.
Syrup bottle with a name of the, or without any name or any description on it. Were they worried about revealing what drugs were given to patients? Nothing that might have happened at this hospital would be a surprise to me. I'm pretty sure they're trying these drugs on patients here. Okay, I don't exactly know which way I'm supposed to be going. I know I definitely gotta, like, you know, kind of pay attention to details because I'm pretty sure this is gonna be like one of those games where, like, you know,
Shit, it's locked.
I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be like one of those games where, like, you know, you're gonna have to, like, you know, evidence is probably gonna be, like, you know, easy to find, all things considered. I don't know who this is. Maybe Hippocrates? Is that Plato? Oh, he looks like Plato. I mean, might have to brush up on my philosophic vernacular, but yeah, Plato's got more of a beard. He's just has like a mustache. I mean, well, and Hippocrates also has like has a beard as well. I don't know. Could it be Freud? Yeah, Freud kind of had more. I don't know. He looks more like Sigmund Freud in a way, but I'm not sure. Well, he's got a bit of a beard, slightly. I think it might be Freud. I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't know why we're arguing this or whatever. I'm trying to start my own investigation on, like, you know.
Yeah, there must be something that I'm missing.
The key's literally right there. Room 34. Up. I'm about to say I should know it wouldn't be that easy, but hey, at least we're making progress. I will say so far I'm kind of digging the game. I mean, again, for $4, I know it's too early to tell on things. I'm not trying to say that, you know, in any spite to the dev or whatever, but, you know, so far I'm loving the graphics. The sound design's great and everything. Another antique item. It was probably sitting on the desk of one of the doctors here. It has no evidentiary value.
Yeah, shit, the light's going low. Need to refill the lighter.
Okay, the question is, do I have to, like, do it in the menu? Oh. I like how it actually has, like, a thing. Y'all can't see her. Let me show you. I like how it actually has, like, a meter right there that shows, like, you know, we'll do it in real time, see what it does. Okay, that's pretty cool how they have that. So I like how it actually has, like, a meter right there that shows, like, you know, how full it is. So you'll know, like, you know... Baby.
Is anyone there?
I'm gonna go and say, Oliver, like, you know, what... I don't know how I feel about, like, you know, saying that in the middle of, like, you know, when random baby crying in a bed in the hospital. Is anybody there? Handwriting is unreadable, but I don't think it's a big deal. It must belong to one of the secretaries here. Strange looking syringe, scary looking. What's syringe this size used for? I like how you repeat, oh shit. Oh shit. I don't know what that was. That was kind of funny. I mean, at least it was like the movie Ape. Anyone seen that? Oh shit. I'm gonna have to do like a watch party for that on Discord at one point, because I mean, I never actually seen it, but it's definitely like one of those horrible movies, but I definitely want to check out. Like I'd actually like want to watch people I know. We would just like it'd just be so fun just watching it. All right, 3.57 bullet, empty bullet and shell. This can be an important evidence for the case. I better keep this with me. There should also be a gun somewhere around here. The gun can reveal the case in its entirety. This is the murder weapon.
It's in multiple firearms. The gun that was used may not be far from here.
First off, what? That's a trophy? Okay, that's... I got a trophy for lighting the lighter 5 times. And the thing is, that's one that I'm always a sucker for, like the very like stupid trophies, like, you know, just for doing something like completely random that you don't expect.
Teddy bear? Damn.
Like, I always love trophies like that, where it's just like, you know, it's like, okay, we're gonna do this anyway, so I'm just gonna, like, you know...
Who's this woman?
Oh. Who is that woman?
Are we supposed to have other people in this simulation? Shit, it sounds like I lost her.
This, are we still in a simulation here? I don't know. I'm starting to feel like, you know, Ollie right here might have got pulled out of a situation. Ink pen still looks like new. Okay, but there's supposed to be like, you know, a giant, tall, monstrous woman here. That's the insinuation of this simulation we're trying to get across. You see, I tend to have like a bit of a ratio in regards like how many times I'll trust like a randomly open door, and that ratio is very low. I was gonna try to beat this punch on close, and I'll go, you know it's going to. Random file papers. There's nothing much to see here. Papers, please.
A lockpick. Might try to open one of the chests with this.
Like I said, I do hate how like it did cut off like the dialogue down there again. So that's the only thing I will say to the dev. I can understand like the voice acting and wherever like probably had like different voicing to it and everything, but it would be nice to actually kind of have it where like the if it was possible, have like the text down there below does last a little bit longer. One reason I kind of say that is because, you know, if it's someone that's playing a game that might be hearing impaired, or not hearing impaired, but yeah, well, hearing impaired. You know, someone's playing this is like, you know, that doesn't have the best hearing. They obviously got to rely on text a lot. And it does seem at times that the text does go away a little bit quickly. So, obviously, if they can't hear what he's saying, you know, even though, like, what he's saying kind of mismatches the text, I kind of think, like, you know, it would be kind of cool to, like, or, you know, maybe something to consider to, if you could maybe make the text last a little bit longer. Not sure that's something that's viable, something you're able to do. But, for, you know, obviously, it seems like the text doesn't really, like, last that long on the stream. Or on the I was about to say stream. On the screen. And... yeah, that definitely would be something that would kind of like help out. Like, because the thing, I mean, just kind of like just saying this constructive, you know, with like nothing but like the utmost, you know, polite constructive criticism here. Obviously, you know, the point of the captions is for someone to be able to read text on screen, and it kind of defeats the purpose if the text goes away a little bit too quickly. That's all I'm trying to say. An antique pocket watch must have belonged to one of the old professors working at the hospital. See, I knew it. I see you. Oh.
Fuck.
That was well done. Didn't get me, but it was well done.
Something is definitely off here.
Yeah, no shit, Ollie. Yeah, do kind. Don't you slam that door on me. I want to talk to you. I want to go. Oh, you need your private time? Well, this ain't private time. It's my time. You know, I'm getting really peed off with your antics here, whoever you are. Either Ollie's look really short, or those urinals are high up off the ground. Use a ladder to relieve himself. Could it be this?
Evidence bag. Of course, the cops weren't able to find anything useful.
It'll be, well, useful subjective. I mean, for me, like, since I'm hungry, you know, useful would be like, you know, me having a pizza, but I don't know where I was going with that. Hang on, let me see if there's a push to toggle, like a toggle, darn. I don't think there's like a toggle for crouching. I kind of wish there was. I do think this game, I think it came out, I think around March, give or take. So there is like still, of course, like, you know, areas like, it's still fairly new. as far as I can get, what I can gather. So there's definitely like, you know, still like, realms of improvement for it. I'm hoping the dev actually could, because I mean, like I said, like little things like that, like I think like a crouch to toggle will definitely be good for people, because another thing is like just for the sake of accessibility, if someone wants to play this game, some people may not be able to just like hold the button down all the time, like hold the like button down is needed or whatever, so it'd be nice to just have like a toggle, and I myself actually prefer, you know, toggle. And I'm not trying to ask too much or try to like say, oh, all this should be changed, like, you know, it's just like little suggestions. I was saying, I mean, it's, you know, it's a $4 game. I'm not expecting like, you know, everything to be like insanely perfect or anything like that, or have high expectations and everything. I mean, though so far, I mean, just the graphics and sound design or whatever have been amazing, and I'm kind of like digging like some of the other mechanics, like as far as like the like how you examine evidence and all that. What? That's right. I remember now. He said we can pick a cake. We can pick a. Yeah. I also just knows I don't have a sprint button, which I'm guessing lack of a sprint button means we probably won't really have like too many chase sequences or anything. I'd assume. But it also could be like one of those things where like the sprint could be automatic. And that's the weird thing. When you go through here, you notice you crouch down, you come out, you stay crouched. So it actually toggles there. Hang on, I think I heard a tumbler. Okay, so we got a list for it. There's no vibration. You just got a list of what the hell? Oh, I see it now. There's a it's all right. You basically gotta like look for the line, like look for the All right, so that's actually pretty simple. You just have to like, you know, push it like to the Patient reports include information about the patient's condition and diseases. It also includes a brief commentary from the doctor. Okay. Patient report: Kyle Manson, 62 male.
As a result of the examinations, the patient was diagnosed with chronic schizophrenia.
With his current situation, the health board unanimously stated that he lacked the judgment of reality. Kyle Manson, age 62 male, received on December 15th, 2008, reported 12 on December 17th, 2008. Card number, or whatever it is, 723-623. I guess that's everything we needed out of there. It said the game saved, which is kind of concerning.
Fuck.
I like how like it basically has been paced. Like the way they're kind of like, you know, so far the way the jump scares have been is that it's obviously in very unexpected areas, instead of it just being like a whole thing where like, you know, you're out there like you're kind of anticipating it. They've been very well paced so far. That's a plus. It's like, it's nothing like it's overly reliant on them. I mean, the dev has done like, you know, good pacing on them so far. Like, as a former Holland actor, I definitely, you know, kind of understand like the importance of like knowing when to actually do your scares and waiting for the right time. He's kind of nailing that here. And I know that wasn't a damn mannequin. You know what, Dev? If that was a mannequin, you know, I thought me and you were cool. I thought we were friends. But oh no, it has to be a freaking mannequin.
You gotta be kidding me. I must be losing my mind here.
See what I do to you? So rude, right? Always slamming doors. Damn. Zibbo killer? Oh, so you can refill it from just pressing square. That's nice. Okay, look, I'm not Macaulay Culkin in the Page Master. I'm not that desperate for an exit. Are you ready to play? No.
What is this?
Talking insignificant bullshit behind me, right? Oh, hell. Rogues, there is a conspiracy going on. I'm going to go and say it right. There is a conspiracy. I'm going to say it straight up right here, right now. There is a whole ass conspiracy. Somehow, like, all the devs of these games or whatever have joined together and have like some kind of clandestine mannequin, mannequin meeting or whatever to make sure that no matter what game I play, there's a mannequin in it. They are making sure that when I play a game, there's going to be like some department store dumbass like waiting somewhere to try to spook the hell out of me. And I'm tired of it. Conspiracy. It's every game I play later is a mannequin or a statue or something. And I'm tired of it. I'm going to protest.
Jesus, this place looks like a slaughterhouse.
Time to look around.
I don't even want to know what kind of experimental medication they gave to the people here.
Don't you get about that slab now? Okay, so what we's looking for here? Wait, hold on. This looks pretty important.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Our sleep industries continues. Typo there. For continues, it should be bit of a typo there. Our sheep industries continues. I mean, I'm not trying to be like, I'm not trying to, go, I'm not gonna say, I mean, I don't really want to say grammar Nazi, but yeah. Just kind of like pointing it out. A bit of a typo there. I mean, I'm not someone who's really overly concerned about it, but, just kind of like just point out things I'm seeing. Newspapers printed around the time of happenings. There might be some information in there that can help me understand the overall picture better. So if we turn it around. Right, the parlor trick, you can read it upside down. One nurse is working in the hospital went crazy and caused death to many babies. Police sealed the hospital after the murders. Police launched an investigation of the hospital. Many people were taken into custody. I'm definitely digging the story so far for this. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I'm really surprised that this is like a $4 game. I think I saw a Steam review where someone was saying something about like it was worth $7 or whatever. So apparently the dev put the price of it down. I still would have paid $7 for this.
Ma'am, are you okay?
Why'd you have to talk to her? Like seriously, you right here is like, Haunted Hospital, but hey, Madre, I'm here as Capadre.
Smell.
Like, if that thing gets above that slab, I swear I'm gonna roundhouse kick it. And the thing is, the setting right here, I'm just expecting on the loudspeaker. This is like something out of Saw. I'm just expecting on the loudspeaker. I want to play a game. Yeah, well, I want a pizza, but we can't all get what we want now, can we? Wait, hold on. Are you saying I need to get like another lot? Stay on the slab, punk. I still got my lockpicking set. Got to bend down?
Password should be written down somewhere.
Okay, it's a padlock. Let me get on the toe tag. Should be 985. Oh, hell no. I know you didn't. You can just go. You better just be happy to see me. You better like lay your ass right on back down. It's 586, right? Okay, so all right, yeah, so. I think I got it wrong. What was it 685? What was it again? $985. Okay, yeah, see. I was all right. Let's go for reading upside down. 985. And here's what I like about this, though. I will say this is pretty cool here. So you have two different ways you can do this. You can use like the direction. You can use the analog stick, or you can do like this. You just do like a quick click. But I kind of like how they have like two different ways there. So that's like a little bit. Yeah, I like that. Unlock on its own. Anyway. Okay, I was about to say, why do I need a gun? But it's just evidence. A revolver. This is a standard police gun, so the guys who came here might have left it here. This gun is also very popular amongst the folk living here, so it might have come from outside. I'm guessing. One bullet's missing. This gun may belong to anyone. I'll keep this with me, just in case.
Wesson Magnum, standard issue police gun. Carried by a lot of officers around this area. Explains the 357 bullet I found earlier. I have one of these babies as well.
So it makes you wonder. I mean, the way I'm looking at it is like one bullet was fired and put back in the case. And locked. Oh my god, I told you to lay your ass back down. Ah, shit. Yeah, well, as long as you're going in there and you're not staying here with me, I'm fine with that. You better be going to the bathroom or something. You know, woman, I will get up and I will... Well, I mean, a little bit scared. I don't know, I guess it's just like I'm desensitized. I mean, I kind of know what to expect at times or whatever.
What the fuck is going on in this fucking simulation? This is the same place. Keeps circling around now. It's like one goddamn maze.
I'm definitely not, like, if the dev does watch the stream, I don't want you to think by any means whatsoever that I'm like, you know, like the scares aren't scary. They are. I mean, the thing about it is just like, I'm a former haunt actor. I've watched a crap load of horror movies in my time and definitely played, like, you know, a lot of scary games and everything. So it's kind of like, I guess, not really that I'm desensitized to it. It's just sometimes I kind of like, you know, don't really want to say I know what to expect. I mean, sometimes I do. But I guess it's just like kind of like, you know, when things like this happen. I mean, there may be a scare still gonna get me, but it's definitely nothing to knock. It's not me. Like when I'm being stone faced like this, and I kind of like no selling the scares. It's just it sometimes takes a good bit to scare me though. I mean, you coming in with mannequins was a good start, but that's the thing. You know, I like how the scares are well placed. Like you got like, you know, games out there where they rely way too heavily on jump scares constantly. The dev has them well placed. I'll say that. But again, I'm also someone like, who like, again, I did one stream of the mortuary assistant, and then afterwards, like the rest of the streams, I was pretty much just right there, just making fun, like just the scares where I was just treating like, all right, guys, this is all well and good. Can I please work? And again, like Alien Isolation, I literally like named the alien like, Xenomorph Alan and turned the whole thing into like this whole like contest of me and him trying to one up each other.
Locked.
But yeah, like the few little things here and there about the game. Oh, okay, so they director's office. But honestly, I kind of feel this is a pretty nice little for some. I would say this. What little bit I played of this so far, I feel like this actually could be a pretty nice little what the fudge, entry level experience for someone who wants to try out horror. Because the jump scares are well placed. Sound design is great. It's cheap. The game's cheap. Graphics are great. And it just kind of like, it really does kind of like, do like a lot of things I feel like, horror games should do. Again, like it doesn't rely heavily on jump scares. And it also does, just seems like so far the puzzles haven't really been that bad. And it's like, I guess like what I'm interpreting here is that once you can like complete a section, it sends you back here, and then you pretty much get to, it refills your lighter. You get like a chance to refill, it gets to refill your lighter, so you're not like wandering too much in the dark and everything. It's making sure you got the resources, but also it's just kind of like a whole thing where you gotta make sure you don't expend them too much. Kind of think of Outlast in that regard, where you ran out of battery, you were definitely gonna like have like more of a bad time, and God knows like I definitely ran out of like batteries like way too many times for my camera, like trying to figure out where to go. But that kind of like really led to the experience and everything. We got a key on us, but do I gotta inspect it? So we got 2 keys here. Room 34, director's office. And it does seem like it tries to hold your hand at times, like kind of like gives you hints at where you need to go. Like you really have to pay attention. I'm hearing like audio clues here, so we probably gotta go the director's office though. I might actually be playing like changing the layout of everything too, for all I know. All right, the old book. It looks like something pretty old with a leather cover. The number of antiques I see around amazes me, and also just the fact that there's like so many different like other things that don't really contribute to the game, but I just have to interact with, so you can kind of like get more like world building, which isn't like anything significant, but just the fact that the dev went in and kind of like gave things right here that have no substance to it, but still you can kind of read about and all that. Kind of like, I guess you can say, is red herrings, but it's not like just like a random thing in some games where it's just like something you can pick up that has no text to it. This is heartbreaking to see, especially thinking about the horror of things that went around in the hospital. BEG. There's like this little bit of like, world building here, but just kind of like, to make, things feel more alive in the sense of, items having like, a little bit of like, like text to them, so you can kind of like, I guess, just give you like some more stuff to read, I guess. I don't know where I was going with that. It was a bit long-winded. The old book, it looks like something pretty old with a leather cover. The number of antiques I see around here amazes me. Ah, crap. It says insignificant, but it says it might hint at something, so it seems pretty significant to me. It says hinting at something. And BEG, and this thing has a BE and a G on it. Matter of fact, yep. It's technically insignificant. But when you look at the placement, B3, E7, G2. Let me, I got like something here. I can, hang on, give me a second, guys. Let me. B3. E7. G2. Okay. That's definitely going to come into play in some capacity. I'll keep it right there. Just to... All right. I made a note of it. All right. And I'm definitely a sucker for like little puzzles like this too. It kind of gives me some Resident Evil vibes. Torn piece of paper. This is a police department document. It says something about a case related to drugs, but I can't tell what it is.
Shit, this scene is so contaminated. There's police shit everywhere.
Paper only makes sense when I find the missing piece. Punishment cell. Hold on, what did it say right there? Because I thought it said something different.
Yeah, this lighter's running out of gas.
I thought it said something about I found. It's probably just. Find all the keys scrapped. That's what I thought. So we got all the keys now. So it kind of seems like this might be like some easy. Wait, was there a platinum to this, or is it just like gold? Okay, it's got. Yeah. So far, I mean. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. Well, thankfully I got like some more fluid to replace it. There are a lot of books in this place. Honestly, I just kind of like want to have me like a little short horror experience. I've definitely had like plenty of those lately, but quad. Why you do that to me? Darn it. Now see, I know my horror games, and I know that sometimes like if you're looking for a missing piece of something, you want to look in between them, like. Hold up. I was saying it might have been in between a book or something, but also
I need to find the password.
372, right? Wouldn't that be it? Okay, this seems like there's something going on here where I can't like let me turn this out for right now because I don't need it. Yeah, for some reason I can't like interact with this in the same way I did the other one. I'm gonna say 3. Like that's the thing I'm trying to like because that other one I kind of like I can move things around, but I can't move the reticle this time. We'll say 372. Try that. I started doing words BEG, so it's a personal knife, different from the medical knives I found earlier, but this obviously belongs to someone. I should keep this as evidence, as there's obviously a fingerprint on it. Is there an engraving? Fingerprint reveal the identity of the murderer. I need to find the fingerprint records of the hospital. Try to find somewhere where it's lit up so I can kind of read and everything. Oh, ow. Okay. All right, to the dev, definitely like some kind of game-breaking bug, like something that was definitely kind of a bit of an issue right there. The sound cut out. Unless is this part of the room? Yeah, I think the sound cut out in here. Okay, it fixed it where, but yeah, to the dev, there was some, I don't know what that was right there. Might want to look into it as well. When I went into this room and I paused. Yeah, it makes that weird noise right there. You definitely might want to look into that one. All right, I want to at least read this. Yeah, definitely. I'm trying to read and it's not letting me. Yes, and there's also this thing going on right here too. I can't like scroll this. I wanted to read like. Because there's like all this lore right here, but I can't like scroll for some reason. That's weird. I'm trying to navigate this or whatever, and you see, it's like it's right there saying not making any progress. So I feel like my mental health is getting worse and worse. I think I need a drink. Like I can't scroll this. So I kind of like wanted to read all that and everything, but it wouldn't let me like. See, now it's doing it again. You notice this? Yeah, let me I'm hoping I like then that. Okay, so I tried to load the game and I'm hoping it didn't just crash. Oh crap. Ah, eesh. Okay, that kind of sucks. I got like, Jesus. Yeah, that definitely something that really needs to be looked into. All right, hold on a sec. Let me quit back to the main menu and come back in. Yeah, I just got set back very badly. Yeah, my sound on my lighter still ain't working. Okay, let me exit out and come back in. I was hating all this happening because I was really, that kind of like breaks the immersion a little bit there. Yeah, sorry about that, Rogues. Let's try this again. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, it was having those weird sound issues, and yeah, and then like I just got set back badly right there. Okay, at least that's fixed. The problem is if it happens again and I can't exit out or whatever. Like I said, it seemed like it happened with that one room. Let me see if it fixed like the. I can't really tell. All right, let's see if I can just kind of speed run through this. Problem is like you can't run.
Jesus, this place looks like a slaughterhouse.
And it just kind of like just sucks a little bit because I already dealt with like because I like Mouse PI for Hire last night. I dealt with like a bug in it where I had to start a whole level over. I'm kind of like dealing with similar stuff here.
Let's see what we got here. Doesn't look like any of this stuff's gonna help me out.
And it just kind of sucks like when I'm trying to like do everything like one go without having to repeat anything, and then something like that happens. I mean, but all that aside, I am enjoying the game. It's just that
Are you okay?
there definitely are like some bugs here that I was, you know, of course I'm gonna like speak on.
Oh, smell. Password should be written down somewhere.
Okay, it also changed it up, so 739. So the password, you know, does also change. See, it would be nice if there was like a way you could actually save. If it happens again, though, I just have to make the most of it and just... I was going to just like try to just speed run through all this, just Scooby-Doo it or whatever.
Wesson Magnum, standard issue police gun. Carried by a lot of officers around this area. Explains the 357 bullet I found earlier. I have one of these babies as well.
Yeah, it won't take me long to get back to where I was. Just sucks that it happened, you know, because like I don't like seeing like a good game get sullied by things. I'm saying that, sorry.
What the fuck is going on in this fucking simulation? This is the same place. Keeps circling around now. It's like one goddamn maze.
Okay, that's right. Hold on, we gotta go in here.
Locked.
Like I said, it's mainly just sucks because there's no sprint button. So I'm having to like, you know, just walked everything. Alright, 372. Again, just go and just do it.
I need to find the password.
So he's doing that weird thing again where,
Fingerprint on the knife. I can try to match it using the hospital records. I'll find out who you are soon enough.
yeah, let's just hope we don't, I mean, like I said, if it comes out and it does a sound issue again, I'm just gonna keep going and hope I can get like a spot where I can hopefully save or just deal with it the best I can.
Shit, this scene is so contaminated. There's police shit everywhere.
Is that everything? What else was there I need to inspect? Oh, yeah, that's right, I need to get this. Okay, we're pretty much about back where we were before, and I got plenty of So now something completely different he's saying here. It seems that the situation at this hospital took a big place in the media. Hospital staff generally seemed to be held responsible for the incident. The news mentioned that the hospital was closed shortly after the incident. People from the hospital management were arrested, but the real suspect was never found. I'd better gather as much information as I can about the people who worked here too. From what I've seen on the news, the public mostly accused the hospital nurses and doctors as the chief suspects. People were afraid of this hospital even before the event started to happen. Found the weapon the people belonged to. A weapon the bullet belonged to. I have a strong feeling that the murder was committed with this weapon, but still, the bullet with this gun may have been left by the police who came to the scene. It's also a very popular type of weapon in this region, so anyone could have committed this murder. So I need to get fingerprints on one of these pieces of evidence. Otherwise, it's almost impossible for me to solve this murder. It's a very scary place and everything's so blurry. Found a different knife from the hospital equipment. Someone's personal knife, obviously. First carrier could be a suspect. It has an obvious fingerprint on. I could try to find out who this fingerprint belongs to from the hospital records. Unfortunately, there are pieces of paper everywhere in the hospital, so I might have to go through all the pieces I find. For now, it looks like the suspect could be one of the patients or someone from outside, maybe even someone who works at the hospital. I'm very uncomfortable being in this place. The police department has strict rules on not staying too long in simulations. After a while, once perception of reality can be shifted. I wanted to find a way to start Lizzie over, but nothing comes to mind.
Just need to find some gas.
Shit, just burn through like some of my okay, I didn't like finish like scanning this. Also, guys, give me a second. I'll be right back and we'll continue this. about that. I might have to step away again at another point, like, you know, during the stream, but things are, but either way.
This place gives me the chills.
Okay, things seem like they're actually, you know, working like they're supposed to now. On the patient's fingerprint.
Travis Foster.
Matched with the one I found the knife, but I should keep the fingerprint with me just in case. Arnold Hellion.
Pathology result of the papillolectomia was
Or
determined as
Helene.
a cell neuroendocrine tumor.
14 males, 7/12, 2008, 8/12, 2008. Advanced bone resorption from endocrine in the medical oncology patient is detected to have clinic papilla tumor and ERCP performed in another hospital center. Pathology result of papillolectomia was determined as a large cell neuroendocrine tumor. Chemotherapy is planned after seeing PET-CT for distant metastasis screening.
Hey, wait. Where'd the door go? Jesus.
What are you looking at? I guess, hold on. Be right back again. Sorry. Sorry about that again. It's definitely been one of those nights. Between like the game kind of glitching up earlier and everything. I see you. You do not. Okay, so rude. Hmm. Look up, of course.
What the heck?
Don't question it, dude. We already.
What? Oh, God. Okay. Okay, come on. Pull yourself together. Pull yourself together. Shit. Shit.
And let me guess. Hmm. Give it a sec. Okay. May gotta look up again. Damn bear.
Teddy bear, God damn it.
He's about to lose it over that bear. An old damaged teddy bear, partially dismembered. This place is living like a living hell. What the fudge? 99 teddy bears floating through this summer sky.
This lighter's running out of gas.
I gotta look up again. Seems to be the thing to do around here.
Fuck.
Can you just imagine she just like tripped right there? I ain't gonna lie, I was half expecting her to actually, jump up on at the window right there. Well, thanks. Well, that's on the nose. Ah,
Where
shoot.
the fuck did that door go? There was a door right here.
I ain't gonna like bother checking the trophies anymore because I'm just worried like it could end up causing again the glitch as well.
What do we have here?
Okay, we got a wallet.
There you are.
Vision Medicine Company. Charles Olive. Clean psychology, Elizabeth Seraph. Don't be late for your appointment, darling. This might be somebody I can connect with later on, so I better keep this with me. This game's saved if anything goes wrong. Anything else goes wrong. Dear Lord, this is messed up. Jeez, I'm getting like tropes for everything. Mm-mm. Okay, well the ball bounced the other way, so that's why we gotta go. You don't stop turning my lighter out? They pulled a Wile E. Coyote on me. I can already tell it wasn't. It was. Move. Oh shit. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. Fight me then, woman. I'll square up on a painting. I don't care. I'll whoop your ass. If you don't stop locking me in this damn room.
This place is like a damn labyrinth.
Alright, a bit of a spelling error on labyrinth there. What's up? So is Willard here now? Is that rats? Okay, so if they're going that way, that means they are... Oh, shit. Well, what's up, fam? That wasn't a teddy bear. That wasn't a teddy bear that time. Oh, yeah, oh, he's saying the safe. He's saying the safety word. I'm not like, wait, why is he calling her a teddy bear? But then he was using the safe word. I'm not turning around. Oh shit. Who are these dorks?
Huh?
Really? Trying to like watch how much I use this.
I got this strange feeling like I've been here before.
Oh my god, what? Oh, don't y'all start with me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! You don't start with the damn Americans! Okay, you know I've had enough. Bring it, woman. Fight me. Come on, square up. Fight me right now. I don't care. I'll walk right up on you. I got a lighter. I'll burn your dress. Just stop slamming those doors here, though. I'm gonna tell you that much right now. Hospital's already been through enough. You're over here slamming doors. What's wrong with you? Told you about that. Manson Defson. Manzo Defson.
I don't think so.
His fingerprint does not match that with the one I found the night, but does not mean he's not innocent. Jeez, way to be judgmental, you jackass. And these were patients here, you know. Looks like the doctors there paid really close attention to this patient. I think it will be important for me to find out who this girl was.
I don't even want to know what kind of experimental medication they gave to the people here.
Okay, but yeah, but the story of this definitely has me hooked. Listen, outside, and past like the little glitches and everything, this actually has been a pretty solid game, especially for $4. Sit down, Clarence. You don't be holding that baby like that. Now I am gonna burn your dress. Hey, bring that kid back. Because apparently she just like sacrificed the kid to the cola gods, or she secretly lives in the vending machine. I don't know. That better be my Pepsi. All I want was a Pepsi, and she wouldn't give it to me. Just a Pepsi. Like, give me my damn Pepsi, woman. Y'all gonna stop blowing out my lighter.
Locked.
I think that's another trophy.
6 years of illness.
Cooper.
There is one previous hospitalization. Describes frequent recurrent attacks.
All right, February 12th to 2008, March 12th, 2008. So, all right, Cooper Stellar, 33 male, 6 years of illness. There's one previous hospitalization. Describes frequent recurrent attacks. He has a history of multiple manic and depressive episodes. 70% of bipolar disorder. Dysfunctionality does not improve with treatment. God dang it. Sit down. I'll whoop all your asses. There's only one of me and 6 of you, but you know what? I was trained by Batman. Y'all just don't know that I'm lying. Move, dorks. Move. First of all, I don't like all your gossip. What the hell? Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna... It's not loaded, guys. Oh, you bitch! It's cold in here. Look, I'm finding all this butane around here. If I want to use my damn lighter, I'm gonna use my lighter. I don't know why you're scared of flames and light and stuff. Don't at me on that. She blew my damn lighter out. I was making jokes about it, like, you're gonna stop blowing my lighter out. She literally, does on a cutscene, like, in 4K.
Shit, it's locked.
What's locked? The door's fine. The door's open. Blow my lighter out. How dare you? Okay, and unfortunately, I'd stand corrected. There's no butane. There's no fuel here. She's gonna blow my lighter out and then, beat my ass and then run off. And she's like, "Oh, you said you're gonna fight me, fam? All right, bet." Well, first off, you cheated. Okay, that's actually creepy and really cool how they did that. So there's your damn Pepsi.
What is this?
There's one of the patients here. There's no information about who belongs to or what diseases. I would hope to be a doc. I would have to be a doctor to be able to interpret this. Well, said I've got all the keys to the place or whatever, so it's not like if you guys are going over here. They said I found all the keys, so that means that door shouldn't be. I shouldn't be able to unlock that door then.
Yep, locked. Just what I thought. Well, looks like this one's gonna need a key.
Okay, so what are we doing here? Yeah, okay, this one's a little bit confusing. I mean, it feels like there's something going on with the bugs right here because they're coming out of this spot, right? This is a little confusing, trying to figure out which way I'm supposed to be going. So I kind of got a bit of a roadblock going on here.
Well, looks like this one's gonna need a key.
Do I have to go back through? Hold up. No, it's just that. It's got plenty of butane. Okay, so definitely hit like a little bit of a roadblock here trying to figure this one out. Let's got to interact with the soda machine. Yeah, this is just weird right here with all the bugs. I can't do anything with the door. Yeah, this is weird. Like I just like randomly just hit this little roadblock.
Well, looks like this one's gonna need a key.
There's just a door I'm missing that I don't know of. Hold on. Okay, I didn't notice that in the corner right there. Very insignificant looking box. I'm more curious about what's inside. They said I found all the keys in the game, so what? Kind of weird. Okay, that was a weird trophy. It said like I found all the keys in the game, but then I ended up getting one. Another one. Hang on. I don't know if that achievement like wasn't supposed to pop at that time or what, but let's quit alcohol after a certain.
Strange. I wonder if those medications actually work.
All right. We finally got up. I mean, a miraculous recovery, I guess.
Yep, locked. Just what I thought.
They said this one's gonna need a key, so he wasn't kidding. Shit. So you fail it once, you gotta start the whole thing over. Okay, well, let's hope that one's actually accurate.
Fingerprint matches with this one. But there's no name in the records.
Fingerprint seems to match perfectly with this record's patients, but there is no identity information on the record. It looks like somebody's trying to hide something. And that's all the fingerprints? Find all 3 fingerprints, okay. I feel like we probably should be getting close to the end of the game. Because it did say it wasn't really a long game, so. Hang on a second. Okay, yeah, here we go. Is the hallway looping? Oh, crap. There has to be a music. There has to be a music box, as of course there has to be. Document included in the packaging. Package of a medication that provides information about that drug and its use. It includes information about side effects and active ingredients. Like hallucination, memory loss, vision impairment, personality disorder. The purpose of the medicine is produced to eliminate the addiction of individuals addicted to alcohol and drugs. It is not in the final stage. The medicine is not in its final stages.
Treatment for alcohol addiction. Yeah, it's working.
They need to kind of cut that off right there, too. Fucking mannequins! Turn that off. Your naked self. Does it belong to one of the chop hands here? Shit plays knows when you start rotating the pin. I don't want it to do that. Hmm. Now we should be able to rotate it. The fudge? That's gotta be the saddest angel I've ever seen in my life. The music box definitely kind of feels like it's a little weird as well. Yeah, some of the music box is like really off here. We're trying to like, you know. It did that sound glitch again, damn it. And for some reason, it's like I can't get it to work like it's supposed to. Jeez. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know. Okay. So yeah, that's... Oops. What the hell? Yeah, see, I got it. Yeah, I'm not able to get it to work again. Like, seemed like it was like very like wishy-washy on wanting to like, you know, do anything. See, I'll have it closed. You know, like want to try like, you know, move. But when I open it up, nothing. So yeah, the music box is definitely bugged as well, unfortunately. I don't know when the last time I saved is. Yeah, I wish I can get it to work. That's the thing, this game is great, it's just it's bugged down by the, you know, some game-breaking issues here. Yeah, I can't get this to work now. Please don't let me set me back too far. That's the only choice I got. This sucks though, because like I had to keep on like, you know, reloading because of, you know, BS like this. That's the only thing that's really like, you know, tearing this game down. Okay, I didn't get set back too far, but now I got exit out again because of the sound issue. Yeah, it's just frustrating because, and I'm sorry for all this, guys, but yeah, to the dev, like you definitely got. I mean, the thing is, just trying to say this, you know, as kind as I can here, or whatever. You definitely got to get this stuff fixed. Because this is a great game and everything. I'd like to see more like this from you and everything, for sure. But it's just, these, like, issues definitely have to be fixed. Not to mention, like, you know, the whole thing, like, you know, where, like, the saves kind of set you back a little bit, like, you know, when this stuff happens, so. This makes, like, two spot.
I wonder if those
This,
medications
cause
actually
this
work.
makes, like, you know, two game-breaking bugs right here I've encountered. I'm committed to finishing the game, guys. I just wished it could have been, like, you know, seamless experience. Who knows? Maybe, like, the, PC version would have been more optimized. I don't know, but... Just like, you know, when you get set back, like, you have to go through it. Even if it's not, like, that much I'm having to do here. When I am getting set back and I'm having to kind of go back through and redo stuff I've already done. Because of, like, you know,
Records.
a bug that by all accounts, like, hopefully, you know, should have been ironed out. That's where it kind of becomes a bit of a problem. Okay, well, let's go ahead and, try to get caught back up and hope it actually works like it's supposed to this time. There's still, like, probably, like, a good solid, like, you know, 3 or 4 minutes of stuff I gotta do right there just to get back to where I am, where I was. And again, it's not really helped by the fact that our pro tagger here doesn't, you know, doesn't actually sprint.
It says here, treatment for alcohol addiction. Yeah, it's working.
The whole time he's doing it again, because now it's not even wanting to. Hang on, for LH.
Must belong to one of the children here. Unfortunately, it's broken.
So if I would have saw that for me, I would have been able to keep going, but still. Welcome home. The police officer Oliver Hamilton arrived at the scene to investigate the incident. It was determined by his teammates that he was under the influence of alcohol and drugs. After the situation, Oliver Hamilton.
Is this a joke, Liz?
After the situation,
You think
Oliver.
this is funny? I swear, if this is one big joke, you better tell me right now.
At the situation, Oliver Hamilton was dismissed from the police department. Well. Oh, crap. I ain't gonna lie, I did not see that coming. Wonder if it's gonna be his. Oliver Hamilton. Patient Oliver Hamilton is a. Oof. Former policeman. He is the most dangerous patient.
No, this can't be real. This is just a stupid simulation.
He's the most
I haven't done anything.
He is the most dangerous patient ever resort in facilities. Hospital officials are afraid to go near him. It is really hard to keep him detained under these conditions. He was involved in a multiple victim homicide incident in which he espoused and one or more children were slain. He was found guilty of familicide. After a short stay in our hospital, he will be taken to another center for his punishment. Damn. I'm wondering if that woman is his wife or his... Jesus.
Exactly what I needed. It's been a while.
Well, this gives him like some layers of fear vibes. Bottle looks half empty. Someone should have been drinking from it. I want to finish the rest. Can't open the door. Oh, here we go. Oh. I don't want to relive this now.
Shut up, damn baby. That's enough. I want to get out of this damn place.
Thank you. I did not want to do that.
What are you doing to me? No, this can't be real. This is just a stupid simulation.
Things got really real really fast here.
No, this can't be Lucy. I'm coming, darling, don't worry. I'm gonna get you out of here.
Oh. I think he fired the gun. It's like I said, I pushed the drink button and he shot his gun.
I'm on my way. I'm coming, darling, don't worry. Come on.
Do I go this way now? I'm not sure. I can't use my lighter anymore. Yeah, I think there's some down here if I can see it. Wait, hold on. Here we go. I really don't feel like it.
I'm not afraid of you. You can't hurt me.
Oh, god damn it.
I haven't done anything.
Making a whole circus out of this, ain't you?
No.
I'm over there. Do backflips for all your asses, huh? To entertain you. I'm a clown now, right? What are y'all laughing at?
Let up, damn baby.
No, shut up the mannequins more than anything. You better sit back down. Okay, if I get bum rushed by them, I swear.
I'm not afraid of you. You can't hurt me.
Oof. It's actually showing my achievements I got too. Okay, that's pretty neat. Cool how it actually shows the achievements. You're showing the achievements I found and didn't find. So it's basically like he was collecting the trophies. So I'm guessing that's the Game Grogs. The red pill. The what? Yeah, so that was it. I think I missed like maybe like 1 or 2 trophies here, not sure. So I don't know if there's supposed to be sound here or whatever, because we know there's been sound issues with the game. So his wife, like, you know, ended her own life and then came with a major depression. Oof. Yeah, this ending hit hard. God. New punishment system. Somebody I think to make kind of relive the guilt of their actions countless times. Oh, wow. And break their wills against committing any sort of crime. So definitely, like, you know, a very advanced form of conversion therapy, I guess.
Folks, we have a breaking news.
Oh,
Country's one of the
he
most
was
closely watched criminal cases
yeah.
in 2022 against ex-police officer Oliver Hamilton. Today, on June 24th, the jury has reached a verdict on the case. After ex-cop Oliver Hamilton was dismissed from the police department for his alcohol addiction, and after his wife committed suicide by jumping in front of a subway train, Hamilton began using illegal experimental drugs and substances. Officer Hamilton, who came to the point of losing his sanity.
That's actually like the devs. That's actually pretty cool how they did that.
Is known to have killed his own daughter. What is causing more turmoil amongst the society has become the involvement of the company destined to the case. Destined is a company known for the new generation punishment methods they are working on for murder convicts. Believing that prison sentences are insufficient, it serves a new punishment system. The company advocates to make convicts relive the guilt of their actions countless times and break their wills against committing any sort of
It's pretty
crime.
neat how they did this, the
Meanwhile,
credits right here,
conservative
though.
groups
But
state this practice is unacceptable and that it would be trying to play God on mankind, and says it is not a way to establish justice and peace in society. Groups already started protest against the Destined company. More
the only issue, so obviously there was a bit of an issue there, guys, in that like the credits or like the final dialogue was very delayed. But yeah, overall though, Rogues, I absolutely love this game. It's just, of course, it was kind of bugged down by several glitches, right? I don't know if the same thing would have been like if it would have been like that with the PC version, if it would have been more optimized. But I liked the game. I absolutely enjoyed this highly. It was like a short but sweet, you know, horror experience. Definitely like shows like, you know, I would love to see like more from the devs in the future because they did such a good job on this. It's just the problem was there was like the issues there between like, you know, because again, the sound design was great, but unfortunately there was parts like, you know, where the sound got clipped off, like, you know, during dialogue. You saw right there at the end, like it lagged heavily to where it didn't do the actual narration from the news anchor until after like it passed and it was doing the credits. And there was the parts, of course, where like the sound cut out. There was like, you know, multiple like, you know, grammar, you know, text issues, you know, which that to me wasn't really like a deal breaker. It's whatever. It seems like, you know, the dev team, it seems like, you know, they English may not be their first language, going by like their names and all that. So definitely pass on that, and I would have really been judgmental of it anyway. I just like usually point out when I'm playing games, just and hopefully go back and fix, but I'm not like, you know, going to be overly, you know, aggressive about like a few spelling issues, you know, errors and whatnot, like, you know, grammatical errors. But there definitely was some things that kind of bogged the game down. Like I said, there was a few spots where I had to like start over, and you know, yeah, the music box, obviously I thought like the music box was glitched, but I just had to like look at the text on the inside. But there definitely were some spots in this game that really do need some cleaning up and optimizing and everything. And again, there's other little things like I felt like the game could have like used like a toggle crouch and everything. And a sprint button wasn't really necessary because, as you guys saw, this was purely atmospheric. There was no actual threats, like, you know, there was no risk of death. It was just pretty much, you know, a few jump scares, like well-placed jump scares here and there. It was like just purely atmospheric horror with no actual threat of, you know, actual danger. There's more along the lines, of course, like, you know, what usually is a sign of a good horror game is when they can make you feel like you're in danger without you actually being such, which, of course, is usually how it is with a game anyway, because it's not like, you know, everything's blinking to the TV and trying to kill you anyway. But what I mean is that, you know, when you have like a game where there's no actual threat, but, you know, kind of like, you know, some of the backrooms games, like pools and everything, where you kind of get that feeling like something's watching you, but there's no actual real pertinent, you know, anything like actually chasing you. You know, you guys like saw like every time one of those things, like one of the monsters popped up, I walked right towards it, and it's not like it tried to come after me or run at me or anything. And if you like the hallway things, like definitely made me think of Layers of Fear. And with Layers of Fear, usually when you saw like, you know, like a creature in the hallway, it was going to be like, you know, coming towards you. With that one, it's just you were supposed to walk towards it and it would make it disappear. But that's the thing. This is a great game, you know, regardless. I mean, it definitely has like some bugs that need to be worked out. I highly enjoyed it, but this definitely were like some things that the devs do need to address. The game, I think, if I could tell, I know like when I was doing the key thing, it said the embargo was when I got the key on Lurk It. I think the embargo, I think, was like March 20 something. So I need to check the Steam store and see exactly when this came out. I mean, this is the PlayStation version of it. I do need to see when it released. But since, like, you know, with Lurk It, it pretty much, you know, you submit like the you know, your coverage by just like outright, you know, pretty much just like, you know, sharing the exact stream that you would play. Just because that's actually what I did with Squirrel with a Gun. I actually got Squirrel with a Gun like off Lurk It when I did my series for that, and I just shared the footage on there. And so hopefully what this means is that the devs would, you know, be able to see through that I played the game, and hopefully kind of like, you know, see like some of the issues I brought up here. I mean, I don't know if it's just the PlayStation version, on the PC versions were optimized, but you know, there definitely were like some hiccups with it, but it did kind of take away from it a little bit. But at the same time, it still was a very solid horror experience. It was short, sweet, to the point. They did like the jump scares, like, you know, were well placed. You know, they never really scared me. You guys saw like didn't really get spooked. Jump scares were still well placed. Great sound and sound design. Game looked great. It's just that there were definitely those issues that I brought up there. So hopefully, you know, the devs can take note of it. They do watch my stream. I mean, I'm not expecting them to. I mean, I'm not really. I mean, it'd be great they did. But at the same time, like, they did actually see the stream, because I'm not like a big name channel or anything. But if I could at least, you know, hopefully play part in like in them, like, you know, being able to fix some of the stuff going on here, you know, I'm definitely, you know, glad. I mean, because there was definitely a lot of things there. Hopefully, stuff they might have been aware of already and they're already working on. But File Destined released. I'm trying to see. Well, actually, it says right here the PC version of it. It had an embargo. I swear it was like the 25th. Maybe it could have been like the PS5 version released sooner, like more recently. But it says the PC version of this came out on February 25th, 2023. So let me look at this real quick and see if, I mean, see if I can kind of like get an idea on when it's released for the PS5. Trying to see if I can kind of like, you know, get an idea on this. That's the only other thing. Also, it's more expensive on the PS5. It's like $9.99 on there when it's like $4 on Steam. That's one other thing. I mean, I kind of wish that, you know, devs would maybe possibly like reflect the prices, but I'm also not gonna sit here and tell them how to like price their games or whatever. I mean, I think like it was definitely. I mean, I said myself I would have paid a little bit more for it, but can I see if I can see like when it released? Okay, so this is so the thing is, it's been on. This is what I figured. PC. It's been out since like February 2023, but it says right here the PS5 version released on March 27th of this year. So this version of it is a lot more recent. So kind of expected with them being bugs, probably like, you know, maybe it's like some issues that probably like, you know, didn't like some things that didn't translate well between like, you know, from PC to console. And they maybe had like, you know, they had to probably like rewrite like a lot of the code and everything, just like, you know, make it console ready. But hopefully this is some things that they can work out, because the game's like, you know, not really that old. It's only like probably like maybe like at this point probably maybe a bit over a month, like a month since the release. Like March 27th. So it's been like, you know, a bit over a month. That, you know, that since the, like definitely over a month since the game released. Like I guess like May 27th will be like 2 months since it's been out on consoles. But hopefully they'll go through and get stuff ironed out for the PlayStation version of it. But either way, I still had a lot of fun with the game. It was definitely worth, you know, experiencing. If you guys are going to check out for yourselves, I don't know if there's really any replay value to it. I know I do still need to go through and see, like, you know, because I would like to actually platinum it, just because that actually seemed like it would be a pretty easy plat. Yeah, I missed like 3 trophies. So find all the cigarettes past late in the game. Find the medication. I just got, which I thought I found the medication. I found medication in it, but yeah, there's only like these like I just got like, you know, find the medication and all the cigarette packs and you know, and it'll be that thing. This is like a very easy platinum. A lot of like those trophies I got were just purely by accident, just from exploring. So I'll probably go back through and do that and everything, just to like, you know, get the platinum off the list. But anyways, that being said, guys, I'm gonna go and call it on the stream here. I still got the Cyberpunk stream I gotta do in a bit. Afterwards, I may try to, like, you know, figure out something for food, and then like afterwards, like give me a little bit of rest, like before I, you know, try to go to the gym like in a few hours. I would like to go ahead and try to do like another mid-morning stream, so that was a gym session, so that way I can be like fresh for doing a couple of doing both the streams I got planned for tomorrow, because there's gonna be more Cyberpunk tomorrow as well, and I'll also be jumping in on Idols of Ash for the first time. I know the Mickey D43 recently played. He said it was a great game, and I was already interested in it because I showed it to him initially. So Idols of Ash as well as Cyberpunk tomorrow, but for now, another side there is gonna be like next Cyberpunk stream right after I finish this one up. We're gonna work on getting, like, you know, my build, like taking build upgraded a bit more, hopefully while doing some side questing and main missioning. But yeah, I should be live with that hopefully within like next 20 or so minutes, give or take. Won't take me long to actually get things set up. But anyways, honestly, the worst part is gonna be trying to figure out like a Twitch title for the stream, but I'll figure it out. But anyways, with that being said, I'll see you guys. But it should be live by 11, hopefully. Should be live within like the next 20 or so minutes, give or take. But until next stream, Rogues, which will be very soon. Much love. Thanks for hanging out with me for this one. This has been File Destined. Great game. Just definitely has, like, you know, great game, great story, massive twist in the end. Just they definitely have some stuff they need to like fix, like, you know, with the PS5 versions, and hopefully they do. But anyways, I'll see you guys in a bit. So much love. Thanks for coming out. Take care. See you soon.